my name is Samson. I lead teacher community and support services at Selected, and part of my role at Selected is really to help our teacher candidates find their next teaching position. So all of that responsibility is part of my role. And in doing that as well, what part of my role looks like is also reviewing a lot of resumes and helping teachers re-strategize and reprioritize what their resume should look like in order to make them more hireable and also to really demonstrate their most professional, authentic self. Before I start, a bit of a disclaimer. Resume writing and resumes in general are not a sexy topic to talk about. It can be very dry and boring, but it is extremely, extremely important and really, really a huge detriment to your job search. So I apologize if the presentation is going to be a little dry, but I'm going to make it as exciting as humanly possible. So before we start off, I want to take a quick poll of the room. If you identify with any of these groups, please just raise your hand really quickly. If you are currently a graduate student, please just raise your hand real quick. Great, awesome. If you are currently teaching full-time or part-time in any capacity, great, more students than teachers. And is anyone currently going to school and currently teaching at the same time? Great, awesome, good, thanks so much. So before I jump into the agenda and what we're going to talk about today and concretely what our topics are, I'd love to hear from 2 or 3 people about what is it that currently frustrates you or that you struggle with resumes or resumes in general. So take a quick 20 seconds to think about this, and then I'd love for 2 or 3 people to just share out what their thoughts are. Yes, in the back with the gray sweater. Great. Another person that wants to share? Yes. Dawn. Formatting. Okay. And last one, in the back with the black.
Getting excited about writing a cover letter.
Getting excited about writing a cover letter. Okay, sure. So the 2 topics that you guys just shared, the career changing and making it more robust, as well as formatting, are 2 topics that we will be talking about today. Unfortunately, we're not going to be addressing cover letters today. That's a whole nother beast, but we can talk one-on-one. I got you at the end. And so next, we're going to dive into what the agenda for the workshop today looks like. We're going to start off just talking a little bit about what resumes look like at a high level, what they are. Then we'll go into what the structure of a resume and a good, strong, quality resume should look like. We'll do some activities and cover formatting and grammar at the end as well. And then we'll end with some general advice and open Q&A and some of my closing thoughts as well. And if you bought your resume, based on the size of this group right now, if you have an extreme emergency need in the sense that you need your resume reviewed today because you have an interview tomorrow or something, please come see me after. Otherwise, you can just submit your resume with your name and email on top, and then I will also provide feedback to your resume one-to-one over the course of the next 2 weeks.